Let's talk about water. Whether we're drinking it, swimming in it, or just admiring its beauty, we all need it to survive. And now experts are saying that water can do so much more than we ever thought for our mind, body, and soul.
Our vision here is to connect people with water, wildlife, and wild places. And let's add another W, let's add wellness on there. And so a great friend of ours, Dr. Wallace J. Nichols, goes by Jay, wrote the book Blue Mind, and he was a speaker for us a number of years ago. Water has this, it just has this effect on us. I think we've all experienced blue mind, which is that feeling that we get when we're near water, we're around water, we're in water. It's probably, a reason we went on vacation somewhere. It's probably a reason maybe we moved to Charleston and can't move back to wherever we came from. Like, water has this pull, this magnet, and the science is going to tell you it's good for us. It's good for us.
Well, I'm a marine biologist, and I probably became a marine biologist because I love the water and I love the way I feel when I'm near or in or under the water. And always noticed that I wasn't alone. There were a lot of other people who felt the same way. And I became curious about the science of that feeling. So why neurochemically and physiologically, why we feel that way. And so I started looking into it and connecting the dots, and ended up writing a book about that very topic called Blue Mind. And that was almost 10 years ago. And since then, it's kind of launched an effort to take this simple, familiar idea and put it into action.
So can you give me an example of how somebody could utilize water better?
Yeah, so that, there's some great examples of veterans and first responders who use surf therapy, kayak therapy, scuba therapy to just get through the day, get through their lives, help rebuild their resilience, connect them more with each other. There's a social side of it. But then, for each of us, taking a mindful shower, or actually, closing the door and saying, hey, I'm taking a long bath, leave me alone for a little while. That's kind of the way we can do it in our own homes. And more recently, we've been really, focusing on working with aquariums and zoos and nature centers to bring this idea to the public.
I don't think I've ever felt this chill during a segment in my entire life. I mean, this is pretty special. And you guys have the double whammy of not only do you have an aquarium that obviously has so much water and takes its stuff to view, but you're also right here on the Charleston Harbor. And you guys are going to be taking advantage of that, right, in the future?
Yeah, one of the initiatives that we have happening here at the aquarium to kind of tell the story of Blue Mind and engage our audiences in Blue Mind is we're going to have a small exhibit on the second floor overlooking the Charleston Harbor into the Atlantic Ocean called Blue Chair, Blue Mind. And basically it's 4 blue chairs, 2 adult chairs, 2 sort of youth chairs, but it'll offer that visitor that opportunity to, in our busy lives, we just rush down to the aquarium. In our busy lives, let's just step outside, let's take a deep breath, and let's just look at water. And this year, I think it was in February, we had a school group come in, and the teacher put something out on social media about, it's been 800 days since our last time being at the South Carolina Aquarium. And can you imagine, not going anywhere for a couple years, not being on a bus? Just that bus ride was probably exciting for them. Walking up the ramp, there was excitement. But to me, this picture sort of said it all. This is a picture of the school coming in, and it's the children, arms around each other. There's love. That kind of told me we're back, and it was water that helped bring them back and helped get us close again. Water brings us together. Water's brought cultures together for centuries. Again, with a vision of connecting all to water, wildlife, wild places, and wellness. We want to serve all of those audiences that are out there and connect them with us.
So if people want to come by and visit, how can they do that?
Come on down. We're open 362.5 days out of the year. Not joking, true story. And we're open 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock.